Welcome back to the Mike Leaf Show. I'm joined now by Winona State senior Kellen Taylor. Kellen, thanks for taking a few minutes for us today.
No problem.
Well, let's talk a little bit about last weekend. 2 games at on the road at Augustana and then at Wayne State. 2 games that the Warriors really needed to win, and 2 games where you got out to really quick starts and didn't let your opponents really get into the game.
Yeah, we've had a lot of quick starts this year, but some of them we haven't nailed them down. But we had a pretty good weekend, like you said, 2 quick starts, and we ended up finishing them off.
It seems like with this team, it's somebody different stepping up each night. And it was your night on Saturday, scored 19 points. But it seems like even on the nights where everybody's not scoring, you're doing some different things. You had 9 rebounds against Augustana. There have been games where you haven't scored as many points, but you've played great defense, and that doesn't show up in the stat book necessarily. But it seems like every night, everybody is doing what they need to get a victory for the Warriors, which has to be a really nice thing for this team.
Yeah, it's fun, and it makes it that much more enjoyable to have everybody engaged, and not a very selfish team. We share the ball, and we're just worried about that we score, not necessarily that I score. So that's a good thing, and it makes it more fun.
Last weekend you played without Taylor Cameron. You played a couple weekends in a row without Mark Blacklock. You've had a couple guys go down this year and miss some time, but it seems like this team has always found a way to get accomplished what you need to and fill in for those guys who've been missing games.
Yeah, we've got lots of guys that are very capable, and we showed up this past weekend. And a guy like Taylor plays a lot, very important to our team. He goes down, and it's not necessarily worried us, but everyone at the same time knew they had to come with a little extra focus, and maybe some guys that usually on the bench a few more minutes, like Josh started for us. Isaiah had a really good weekend, and so guys like that, it was awesome for them to step up. And I think in the long run, it might even have helped us as long as we got our 2 wins last weekend.
Absolutely. The last 4 games of the regular season here in Winona, you start that off with St. Cloud State and Minnesota Duluth. What are a couple keys to being successful this weekend against these 2 teams?
We have to be consistent. We talked about we've gotten out to good starts and then kind of fizzled a little bit. So if we can stay consistent and steady with good effort and once again be unselfish, we've done well this year. We've done those things.
How nice is it to be able to sleep in your own bed, eat at your own place these weekends when you're here at home, as opposed to having to be on the road and getting to end the year with 4 straight games here in front of your home fans?
Yeah, it's nice. It feels like it's been a while. I mean, Coach Gove especially hates Subway. You get sick of Subway. And so when you're at home, especially he's happy, but you get to do what you want a little more often. And it's nice. It's, for example, our bus ride home was 5-6 hours from Wayne. You get home Sunday and you end up sleeping half the day, and it's tough. But when you're at home, it's just sleep schedule's more normal. You don't have to sit in a bus, and it's nice.
Yes, it's a little bit nicer feeling all the way around. All right, well, that's all we have with Kellen for today. We'll see him on the court with the Warriors this weekend as they take on St. Cloud State on Friday and then Minnesota Duluth on Saturday. Thanks very much, Kellen, for being here, and we'll be back with more from Coach Leaf later this week.